stronger than morphine, meant for post-surgery patients in agony. I believed it until another night at a freak-off party when Sean was high.
She paused, the silence heavy with dread. Then she pressed on.
Sean bragged about killing Prince. He said Prince had recorded his illegal dealings and demanded hush money. Sean laced Prince's wine with fentanyl. Prince convulsed, collapsed, and died right there. Then Sean ordered his assistant to haul Prince's body back to Paisley Park, staging the scene to fool the police.
The courtroom exploded in whispers and gasps. A woman in the gallery, believed to be a relative of Prince, broke into wrenching sobs. Judge Harold Grayson slammed his gavel, demanding order, but the sound couldn't quell the tidal wave of emotion crashing through the room. Diddy, who had maintained an unshakable calm for days, now clutched the arms of his chair, his face ashen, drained of its former confidence. Cassie's voice turned cold as ice, cutting through the chaos. I recorded Sean's confession that night. She pulled a small black device from her jacket and handed it to the prosecutor. This is the proof. He wasn't remorseful. He laughed as he told the story. As Prosecutor Hayes connected the device to the courtroom's audio system, a silence so profound gripped the room that a falling pin would have echoed. Diddy's voice, low, gravelly, dripping with smug triumph, blared through the speakers.
Prince thought he was clever, filming me, trying to extort me. I gave him a special glass of wine, fentanyl, quick and clean. He convulsed, hit the floor, done. Marcus handled the rest, dragged him back to Paisley Park, left him in the elevator. The cops, too stupid to suspect a thing.
The revelation struck like a lightning bolt, leaving everyone reeling. The case had veered into unthinkable territory: murder. Judge Grayson, his face stern as stone, declared a 3-day recess to allow the FBI to reinvestigate Prince's death based on Cassie's testimony. This was no longer just a trial, it was the unraveling of a sinister, meticulously concealed crime that could rewrite the history of a music legend's death. Guided by a haunting entry in Prince's journal, discovered in his personal archive, the FBI descended on Paisley Park with unprecedented precision. The chilling note read, April 18, 2016, uninvited guests. Check the east basement wall. The truth lies in the box. Beneath the basement, behind a false wall uncovered by thermal imaging, agents found a meticulously crafted wooden box sealed tight, Prince's signature symbol carved into its lid. Inside lay a trove of handwritten documents, a small vial of fentanyl, and a USB drive loaded with recordings. The final recording, made on the night of April 18, 2016, became the case's linchpin. As the trial resumed, Prosecutor Eleanor Hayes rose, her voice ringing like a death knell. Your Honor, we have authenticated the final recording of Prince Rogers Nelson, found in the wooden box at Paisley Park. This is testimony from beyond the grave, and it changes everything. Prince's voice flooded the courtroom through the speakers, crystal clear, haunting, as if he stood among them. I'm making this recording because I know I'm in danger, he began, his tone low and cautious. Sean Combs isn't just throwing parties, he's running a machine of manipulation, forcing young artists into inescapable situations. I've recorded evidence of his illegal activities. I told him I knew the truth. He threatened me. If I die, search my archive. It's all there. Dates, places, names. The courtroom froze, silent as a crypt. Prince continued. On April 18, 2016, at a party in my home, Sean arrived with a bottle of wine. I didn't trust him, but I never imagined he'd go this far. If something happens to me, check that wine. The recording answered the burning question: what secret was Prince determined to expose? A criminal network orchestrated by Diddy himself. Following Prince's clues, the FBI reanalyzed 2016 crime scene samples. Security footage near the basement door showed Marcus Tate carrying a wine bottle at 11:30 p.m. on April 18th, hours before Prince's death. Prosecutor Hayes pressed forward, unrelenting. She presented further evidence: the vial from the wooden box, bearing Marcus Tate's fingerprints and containing fentanyl. Forensic experts confirmed the fentanyl and the wine was potent enough to kill within minutes. This was no overdose. This was cold, calculated murder. To explain the elevator scene, the FBI reconstructed Tate's movements. After Prince collapsed in the living room, Tate, wearing clean gloves and shoes to avoid leaving traces, dragged the body through a secondary hallway to the elevator, a short route without internal cameras. He positioned Prince face up, staged naturally, and slipped out through the basement door, locking it to deflect suspicion. Paisley Park's labyrinthine layout, with its hidden passages, enabled Tate's undetected escape. The 2016 autopsy overlooked scuff marks or drag patterns because Tate wiped the floor with a damp cloth, a detail missed in the initial investigation. A former Diddy employee,